Okay, now we are going to discuss a question, HighScore from CodeChef Starter 209. In this question, we are given two arrays, array A of size n and array B of size m, where n and m are equal here. Okay, now we have to choose one element from array A. Let's say the element that we are choosing is x, and one element from array B, where x should not be equals to y. In that case, we have to add these x and y to our sum. Okay. Now we have to perform these operations as many times as possible, and we have to maximize this sum. Okay. So we have to choose two elements, one element from array A and the other element from B, such that both the elements are not equal, and then we have to add this x and y to our sum. And then we have to remove one occurrence of x from A and one occurrence of y from B. So by performing these operations as many times as possible, we have to find the maximum sum that we can get. Now let's take an example to understand more about it. Let's say we have an array A which is 779 and array B as 979. Now at first I can choose a 7 from array A and 9 from B, and initially my sum will be 0. So I have chosen two elements, one from A and one from B, and these two elements are not equal. Then I will add this sum to my sum. So my sum would be 16 now. Now in the second operation, I can choose 7 from A and 9 from B. And these two elements are not equal, so I can add this sum, these values to my sum. Then my sum would be 32. And in third operation, I can take 9 from A and 7 from B. So in that case, my sum would be 32 plus 9 plus 7, which would be 48. So the total sum that I got would be 48 here. And I've chosen all the elements. Now, if my array is something like this, let's say my array is 7, 7 and my array B is 7, 9. So at the first operation, I can take 7 from A and I can take 9 from B. Therefore, my sum would be 7 plus 9 initially, which would be 16. And in the second operation, if I choose 7, I can't choose this 7 because both are equal. So the max sum that I'm going to get here would be only 16. Okay. So we have to choose one element from A and one element from B. And if both are not equal, then we have to add that sum value to sum. And then we have to remove one occurrence of x from A and one occurrence of y from B. And we can do this operation as many times as possible. Then, and we have to find the maximum time sum that we can get. Now let's say if our array is 1, 2, 3 and array B is 4, 5, 6, then if every element of A are unique and every element of B are also unique, then can I say I can form one element of A with other element of B, can form a pair. This can form a pair. Now in this case, how many total pairs I'm going to get? I'm going to get only n number of pairs, because if I form one pair with the other element of B, if every element is unique, then at max I'm going to get only n number of pairs. Correct? Now what if my array is something like this? B is, let's say, 1, 2, 3. Now here also 7 can form a pair with 1. This 7 can form a pair with 2, and this 7 can form a pair with 3. Now here also I'm going to get n number of pairs where n is 3 here. Okay. Now here I can form n number of pair which is 3. But what if I add 7 to array A and 7 to array B? Now can I form a pair with this 7 to any other number? Of course not, because I can't take any other number. The only leftover number in B is 7, and I can't take this 7 because we are forced not to take that element because both are equal. Now, if I had to form a pair with this 7 to any other number, then the number should be unique number, correct? Now, in that case, now let's see the frequency of each number. The 5 is occurring 7 is occurring 5 number of times, 1 is occurring 1 number of times, 2 is occurring 1 number of times, 3 is occurring 1 number of times. Now, if this 7 has to form a pair with this 5 7, there are 5 total 7s. Now, if this total 5 7s has to form a pair with some other numbers, then can I say there should be 5 other numbers or unique numbers, 5 other numbers which are not equal to 7? Yes. So if this 7 5s has to form a pair with some other number, then there should be exactly 5 other numbers. But how many other numbers are there here in these two arrays? We have only 3 other numbers. So can I say out of 5 sevens, we can only take 3 sevens, and we have to left or we have to leave 2 other sevens. Yes. So out of 5 sevens, we can only pick 3 sevens because there are only other 3 other numbers. So can I say there are if from 2 into n number of elements, because n from A and n from B, from 2 into n number of elements, if you remove the frequency of 7, which is 5, we can get how many other numbers are left over. And with the leftover elements, we can form a pair with this 7th. And the remaining 2 elements, we can't form a pair with this. We can't form a pair. So, so the 2n elements will be, we have 8 elements total. From 8 elements, we have 5 sevens. So the leftover elements will be 3. So there are 3 other unique numbers which are not equal to 7. So this out of 5 sevens, we can form pair with 7. So the number can be 7 comma 1 and 7 comma 2, 7 comma 3, and then 2 elements 7 comma 7 will be left over. Now if we can remove these 2 elements sum from the total sum, if we remove total sum minus 7, then we can get the required sum. And the total sum is nothing but the sum of array A plus array B. Thank you.